everyone, this is Juliet. I am back with my part 2 of my library book haul, library book sale haul. Okay, sorry if I'm moving all around. I'm trying to get in the right spacing, close enough. Too close, and I think I've gained weight. Brilliant. Okay, moving on. This is the book sale that I got this 2 really big bags from a few days ago, last Sunday actually, and I got less, but still 2 bags. Just plastic bags, not big, like regular bags. So I guess I'll start with the one that's open first. Alright, so first I have for my niece, because I already had this and she's obsessed with it, but she only has it on her iPad, so I thought, like, if just for her to have in case her iPad breaks or something and she wants to use the TV, so I gotta keep an eye on the time so I can have time to get ready for work. But, so that's Spirit. Actually, I didn't even check if this had the DVD. Yeah, it does, okay. That'd be so bad if I didn't. This is $2. My favorite horse movie ever. Though I love Hidalgo too. I mean, I do have problems with this, but I know why they did it, because, first off, the people probably are not that big, don't know that much about horses, I don't know, just assuming, and they wanted to give them more facial expressions, more human feel, which is why they have eyebrows and their human eyes and show their teeth and have their mouths open all the time. Which, if anyone has looked at a real horse, will know that that's not how real horses look. But beyond that, and then when he drinks as a foal, he licks the water like a dog or a cat. And anyone who's seen a horse drink knows that that's not how horses drink. But besides that, amazing movie. If you haven't seen it, but it's pretty old now, so I think most everyone's already seen it. Next, I have The Earth, My Butt, and Other Big Round Things by Colleen Mackler, and it is it's an honor book. And sorry, it's really shiny and my good light's gone. Okay, there it is. Kinda is clear. Okay, that's better. Okay. This I don't know too much about. A few years ago, I saw it on BookTube a lot, and I just know it's about a plus-size girl and her family is perfect, except for her, and I guess it's just about, something happens and they get a phone call and it changes everything, so I don't know, but apparently it's really good, so we'll see. Next, I have one that I have on my Goodreads. Sorry, I cannot talk. One I have on my Goodreads, which I've been tempted to get on and off for a few years, and I'm so happy I have it now. And it's like floppy, I love it. And that's Peaches, and it's like a contemporary young adult Southern book. Oh, this is by Judy Lynn Anderson. And these were all, this was $1, the other one was $1. This one is, let's see, takes place in Georgia, so southern. And looks like it has 3 main characters, Birdie, Linda, and Murphy. And Peaches. So, sounds fun. Definitely reading it this summer. Next, I have one of my favorite authors and books. And I love this edition. I don't know if I actually have this one. If I do, one of my sisters will love it, or even my parents. But it's James Herriot, Every Living Thing. And this is the conclusion of his best-selling series. We have like all the TV show episodes, and I feel like all his books. But I love this cover, and I mean, sure one of us doesn't have it. So, and this is $2. I'm not sure why, because it's paperback as well. But yeah, it was $2. So. Very good. And if you don't know who James Herriot is he was a vet, a small UK town vet back in shoot, it's been so long since I've read these. Dang. Anyway, I'm doing a terrible job of this. I was not prepared. But yeah, anyway, he's a vet and he goes around, he does house calls and he does small animals and all kinds. And just like the whole cast of people is hilarious. It's biography type, because these books are all stories about his adventures as a vet and the people he met and worked with and the animals and stuff. So, oh yeah, Tricky Woo. One of the best characters is Tricky Woo and his mistress. But yeah, these are great. Highly recommend. Next, I have book 2, a book I had that I have not read and I thought it was a standalone. I had no idea it had a sequel. But it obviously does. It has like the same cover and stuff, which I love these covers. They're so cute. And I'm hoping to get around to the first one this summer. I've been saying that. I've had it for a couple of years and have not gotten around to it yet. But now with this one, hopefully I will. And that is Royal Mess by Tyne O'Connell. And it looks like this. Like, look how cute these covers are. This is the one I have, the first one. Which is a royal match. I don't know if this is like a companion sequel or no, this is a sequel. So really excited and like pretty much brand new condition. It's been read a few times. This is $1. Again, I don't know why this big book is cheaper than James Herriot. I don't know. Next I have a book that if I don't like, my sister read and liked, and if she ends it wanting, I can give it to one of my other sisters. But I've heard good things about it. I've seen it on, I don't know what my hair is doing. Seen it on BookTube, and it's a nice hardback, pre-cover, and I've heard good things about it. And it was cheap. It was only $3, which I think is probably the most expensive out of all my books. And that's Fiercely Happy by Jenny Larson. And I don't know too much about this one, except that it's supposed to be really funny. I think it's like a biography type thing. Oh look, the cover has a little raccoon. And then I love the inside pages. It's hilarious. And my little sister gave it 4 stars. So it should be fun. Should be a quick, fun read, hopefully. Something good for like the summertime when you just want something funny. It's a little out of what I normally read, so I thought like be a good reason to get it. Not that I have any room, and my room's a mess. That's a whole another story. Next, I have book 3 of a book I just recently got and have not read, but I got book 3, and I don't have book 2, so hopefully I like book 1. But it's a hardback like book 1, and I've heard lots of good things about it. Not recently on book 2, but a while back, and this is $2. And that's The Rise of Nine by Pitoscus Lore, I think. So this is book 3 of I Am Number 4 series, and it's like in brand new condition, and I love that. So I don't know what it's about because I haven't read the first or the second one. So the last thing in that bag is one I've been wanting to get, but I think it's like either the sequel or the third book. Oh, it's a little damaged. Whoops. Of a book that I've not read and do not have, but have been wanting to read for a while, but I've heard mixed things about, which is why I haven't gotten it. But I saw this one there, and so I was like, well, why not? This gives me an excuse to take out the first one or buy the first one, whatever. And that is The White Rose by Amy Ewing. I've heard it's a lot like the Selection series, which I think is why some people didn't like these books, but why some people did, I don't know, but it sounds really interesting. I love the covers. The first book's The Jewel, and I think this is book 2, could be book 3. I'll have to check. But anyway, I'm excited about that. So that's all for that bag. Now onto my next bag. I can open it without ripping it too badly because I still have to move these books, and it is not opening. I was going to go to the book sale again tomorrow because it's the last day. And wow, my hair. But considering how many darn books I've gotten and how much money it eventually came out to be, even though it's unbelievably cheap and this only happens every twice a year, I can't really afford it. Oh yeah, and I got a bookmark. It's pretty nice. It's a Happy Thanksgiving ribbon bookmark. It's another thing I like. They have free bookmarks. Sometimes they're Really cute. Okay. I think I had a couple more. Oh yeah, I have this bookmark, which is reading is to the mind what exercise is to the body. And that's by Joseph Addison. It's just pretty. Thought I had another one, but maybe not. Okay. So I have two more contemporaries and then two things I think. One thing I'm definitely giving to my nephew because I gave him the first one. And another thing which I've read the original, so I might give it to my nephew, but the pictures might be too scary, so I might keep it. I don't know. I'm on the fence about that one. But the first one is one that I had on my Goodreads to read list. And it's another really floppy one. I love it. Yeah. Last book was $1, just saying. Okay, the next one is Where I Belong, which I love this cover. Oh my gosh, it's a summery and country, and I love it. I love it. I love it. And it's floppy. And this is, I believe it was $1. There's no price in it. Oh, 50 cents. This was 50 cents. The Harper Teen book is by Gwendolyn Heasley. And it's about a city girl who's rich, lives in New York City, goes on shopping sprees and clubs, and she's a rich, snobby city girl. And then her dad gets laid off from work, and so she is sent to her grandparents in the country in Texas, and forced to take a public school and a job at a barn, where she's shoveling manure. Which, I mean, come on, there's so many worse jobs. That one's a good job. And of course she's the snob, so she stomps on anyone that's around her that she needs to. But then she, I think, makes an unlikely friend and ends up working with a total hottie. So it just sounds really fun and a good contemporary teenage summertime read. So yay! Really excited about that one actually. The next, and I think probably the last contemporary I have, is one I've never heard of but looks really good, and it's also a nice floppy one, and I really like the cover, and that is The Year of Luminous Love, and that's by Laureen McDonnell. Looks like this. Isn't that cover pretty? Love it. I've never read any of her books or even heard of her, but I really like this cover, and it sounded really interesting actually. This is 50 cents as well. It takes place in Tennessee. It's about three best friends, and they're graduating high school, and they have these different relationships, and then one of the friends suggests that they all take a vacation together, the girls, so they all leave their relationships for the summer and I guess sort things out and have a last summer before college type thing. I know one of them is in a toxic, abusive relationship. It's yeah. But she doesn't want to leave it, and then the other one likes this cowboy who's very touch and go, I guess. And then the other one is has bad health and is falling for a kind-hearted horse trainer. So I thought this sounded really good. Next is the one I'm on the fence about keeping or giving to my nephew, and it's The Lightning Thief, the graphic novel by Rick Riordan, and adapted by Robert Venditti, I'm not sure, art by Antilla, I'm not going to say those names, you can see for yourself. But I've noticed looking through it that the images are, they've portrayed the kids as like teenagers instead of like, what was it, 12 or 10 or and then some of the images of the monsters are, let's see, are actually quite dark. Where is it? I can just find the picture I'm looking for. Oh, this is when he goes up to the attic to talk to the fortune person, spirit. Like, I mean, the pictures are really can be quite dark. So I don't know if he's quite ready for this. It might be too scary. He's only 9. But and there's Hellhound. So I don't know. We'll see. And then like look how old they look. Like I don't know. I'm starting to think I shouldn't have gone in it because I don't know. I mean, I have the book, but I was thinking it would be a nice way for me to refresh on the book before I get into the second one and finish the series because I've only read this one. So that's why I originally bought it, and then I was thinking that my nephew would like it because from the first book, it has a very like Harry Potter feel, and he got really into the first Harry Potter that I gave him for Christmas. So I was thinking, since I read it and really enjoyed it, I thought he might too. And then I thought he'd really like a graphic novel version. So I don't know. We'll see. Oh, and that one was $1. Next is also for him. It's a different version of the one I gave him, but he, being a 9-year-old boy, I doubt he'll care. And I thought he would like this cover. I know it's the only one there anyway. Thankfully, it's book 2, which is the one he needs, and it's the Harry Potter and the Chamber of Secrets by J.K. Rowling. And I just love this cover. I think he'll love it. So I'm really excited. Next, I have book 2 I have the first book, haven't read it, but I saw they had book 2 there, and so now, I've heard great things about this author, and so it's the same edition and everything, so I was very excited, and it's, The Golden Fool, book 2, The Tawny Man by Robin Hobb, and it looks like this, very like, I don't know, like 90s fantasy cover, and it's like a floppy, mass market paperback, which I like, which is how the first one is. So I don't know what this one's about because I haven't read the first one. I just know that Robin Hobb is like a go-to for fantasy. So I think it's an adult fantasy series. I could be mistaken. I don't know. But George R.R. Martin blurbed it. And it's part 2 of a trilogy. And yeah, I'm not going to read the back because I don't know what it's about. I haven't read the first one. But I'm excited about that. Next, I have two books that I absolutely adore by one of my all-time favorite authors. I've already read these, and I have them. Let's see, did I say? Yeah, that was $1. And I've already read them, and I have them in the third one, or yeah, I have them on my Kindle. I only got two. And this, I think, might be my second favorite series that I've read of hers. And those are, let's see, which one's the first one? Okay, this one. And I think this one's the second one? I'm not sure. But that is The Stone Cold Touch by Jennifer R. Armentrout. I'm so sorry. Same cover as on my Kindle, which I think these are the new covers that they changed to, which I don't think, if I remember correctly, I don't like as much as the original ones, but I'm not sure. These are so good. And then I also have Every Last Breath, which I can't remember if this is the third one or the second one. I think this is the third one. Yes, this is the third one. I'm missing White Hot Kiss, which I think is the second one. I'm not positive. I don't remember. But yeah, these are really, really, really good. Highly recommend these, but I recommend her Lux series more. It's the one that I first started, read first, that I got into and found about before I found about BookTube, and got me into Jennifer L. Armentrout stuff. But yeah, these are amazing. Two swoon-worthy guys, and these are about, I know it sounds weird, gargoyles and demons and angels. And just, you wouldn't think that would be something very cool or fun to read about, but it is. Like, it's so different than what I've read before, and I love these books. She makes me fall in love with all the boys. So, love that. Next, I have like a little collection of these books. They're just hilarious. And that is Jeff Foxworthy's You Might Be a Redneck If. And this is the Bicycle Gun Rack edition. I don't think I have this one. If I do, I'll give it to my brother-in-law. But these are just hilarious. Like, you might be a redneck if you own more than 3 shirts with the sleeves cut off. You might be a redneck if you've ever spray painted your girlfriend's name on an overpass. You might be a redneck if you've ever been blacklisted from a bowling alley. Love it. Hilarious. And the last book I have is one I haven't heard about, and it's adult. I think the only adult book I got, actually, and I really only looked at it because it has my name for the title, and it has this beautiful cover. Oh, did I say? This one was 50 cents, and the other two were $1. Whoops. This one is $2, and it's the biggest book so far. This is the last book, and I love the cover. It's hardback. And I mean, the title is my name. And it's about Shakespeare's play. So that is Juliet and it's even spelled just like my name, by Anne Fonter. And look how beautiful that cover is, with rose and a city, and it takes place, oh, and it has deckled edges. It takes place in Italy. I think it's like two different stories collide. Um, one from 1340 about her ancestor, Giulietta, which is spelled with a G. It's spelled Giulietta. Yeah, it takes place in Italy. She's 25, so she's my age, the main character, Julie. When her beloved Aunt Rose dies, but leaves her entire estate to Julie's twin sister, and only leaves Julie a key to a safety deposit box in Italy. And then this whole Romeo and Julieta story unfolds, that she finds was her ancestors and ancestors' story, and that was the story that inspired so many poems and William Shakespeare's play, and I guess finds out that in Italy it's hard to, the past isn't really like the past, it's hard to tell which, yeah, apparently Italy has not forgotten, like, about her ancestors, and she comes across with the family feud, which apparently has not been killed yet. So, there's still a feud, and now she's in the midst of it in Italy after learning about her ancestor Giulietta and Romeo. So, yeah, this sounds really cool actually, and it just looks beautiful, and it's my name! Ah! Like, my goodness. I don't know, that's just exciting. You don't come across a lot of Juliets, and especially spelled like that. It's just such a pretty book. I don't think, yeah, cover's not so pretty. It's just orange and black. But, yeah, and this is only $2, so I thought, well, why not? So, that is all my books, and as you can see right there, that's my leg. But that is my pile of books, and I'm super excited. But now I have to find a place for them, so I don't think I'll be going to the sale tomorrow, which is the last day, and everything is like 75% off. And it's already dirt cheap, so I don't know, like, how am I gonna say no to that? Because my little sister has only been once this sale cycle, and she wants to go again, so, and she's going to church with me, so we'll probably end up stopping by, but hopefully I won't find anything, because I already had so many. I'm actually reading one that I got in my last Sunday, which I'm really excited about and I'm loving so far, and that is Unhooked by Lisa Maxwell. And this is the first thing I've read of hers, and the first and only thing that sounded interesting. I've been on the fence about reading, like halfway, but I'm really enjoying it. I love it. I love the cover. It's like dark, and this is $3. This is, if you don't know, dark retelling of Captain Hook and Neverland. And it's so good. It's so good. I was in the worst reading slump for the past several months, but this is getting me out of it. Like, I'm excited now to read. I've been working on also reading The Hamilton Affair. I think I mentioned this before. It's not what I expected, and it kind of seems to like jump around, and I mean, it's not that much like the musical, which I kind of always thought would be going in, or I thought would be like about his like this fictional story of Hamilton's affair with oh shoot, what was her name? I can't remember. But it's not either of those. I'm a little disappointed in it. I think partly because I had such huge expectations for it. And I just haven't really been able to get into it. And it's from the library, so I have to return it soon. I'm not halfway yet. I've already renewed it, so I think I'm just not in the mood for it. But it's also been because of my reading slump. So this Unhooked is getting me out of it, but I don't think it'll be in time to get me through Hamilton, which is really sad because I'm obsessed with the musical and learning more about Hamilton because I remember practically nothing from my history class in high school. No, I take that back. In my early bit of college. And yeah, so I was really excited, but I guess I waited too long. I don't know. I'll definitely finish it at some point, but I don't think it's gonna happen anytime soon. At least not before I have to return it and check it back out. Which is really sad. I don't know if you can hear my music on in the background, but I'm listening to the Hamilton soundtrack, which is awesome. I never get tired of it. So anyway, this is another super long video. Oh, gosh, I was hoping it would be shorter, but it's not. So I will go, and hopefully you'll leave your comments down below, and like, subscribe, yeah, so I guess I'll see you either in the comments below or in my next video, which might be really soon if I get more books tomorrow. So, see you later. Bye.